I'm Anders Gyllenhaal, the Herald's executive editor. On this week's Inside the Newsroom, I want to introduce to you our newest columnist, James Burnett, who will write a weekly column that starts this coming Friday in the local news section. His first piece will be on the Liberty Square Library, which is just the kind of story he hopes to explore in this commentary. When he visited the building a few weeks ago, he found all these teenagers sitting around, repeatedly texting each other, and pretty much ignoring all the books that were there for the asking. Outside the library, he came across all these groups of older men, all of them complaining about the state of things, ignoring the kids, and making little use of the library. It got James to thinking, you've got these two groups of people, he said, born 50 years apart, living such different lives. Imagine what they could learn from each other. In his column, you'll see that he's intrigued by the cultural divides and similarities of South Florida. He likes to seek out regular people as well as tell the universal stories they represent. He finds the differences in generations provide an almost endless flow of topics to pursue. He says, "It fascinates me how every generation sees itself. The younger generation is so focused on technology. The older generation sees relationships on a much more personal level. I think they have a lot to say to each other." James has covered the police beat, City Hall, courts, features, and the financial market in 13 years at 3 newspapers. He writes an insightful blog on urban living and has written a number of deeply personal stories over the past 2 years. These are the experiences he'll draw on as he joins Fred Grimm, Miriam Marquez, Jackie Buena-Sosa, and Beth Reinhardt in one of the hardest assignments on the paper, sorting out the news of the day in 15 inches of commentary. So look for James' first column this coming Friday and let him know your thoughts and suggestions. As always, we very much appreciate your letters and emails, and thank you for reading the Herald and for logging on to MiamiHerald.com.